3 years ago, my daughter fell from the 20th floor. She died instantly. My husband Ethan held her body for 3 days and nights, refusing to sleep. Chelsea, her godmother, and my best friend cried until she collapsed. I refused to believe my daughter, Lily, would go to the rooftop alone. I dedicated my life to uncovering the truth, but no matter how hard I looked, the security footage and every shred of evidence pointed to one conclusion: she had jumped. Until today, the anniversary of her death, I received a call from an unknown number. The voice on the other end was identical to my own. "Lily, sweetie, you be a good girl and wait for mommy, okay? I'm coming home and I'll bring you your favorite strawberry cake." I froze. Those were the last words I ever said to my daughter. Before I could process what was happening, the voice on the other end called out again, laced with confusion. My own voice trembling, I whispered my name into the phone. "Amy?" Silence. The Amy from 3 years ago was stunned, her tone shifting to sharp suspicion. "Who is this? Why do you sound just like me?" I was calling my daughter. "How did I get you?" I struggled to keep my voice steady, my words rushing out. "Amy, you from 3 years in the future. Listen to me. Today is the day Lily falls to her death. You have to save her." A cold, dismissive laugh came through the speaker. "If you're going to lie, at least make it believable. My daughter is perfectly fine at home." She sounded annoyed. "I can't even hang up. What the hell do you want? If I weren't living this nightmare, I wouldn't believe it either." "I know it sounds insane," I said, my voice firm, "but it's real, and I can prove it. At 1:15 Ethan, who's supposed to be working late, is going to call and tell you he won't be home this afternoon. You'll get worried about Lily being alone and call Chelsea to ask her to watch her, but Chelsea will say she just left town for a trip. Then at 1:20 your assistant will call, pressuring you to come in for a critical meeting, and you'll give up on going home to Lily." In my 3-year quest for the truth, I had replayed that day countless times. Every detail was seared into my soul. As I finished speaking, the clock ticked over to 1:15. Right on cue, Ethan's ringtone echoed faintly through the phone. This bizarre, time-spanning connection was so clear, I could hear their entire conversation. "Honey, work is crazy today. I have to work late again." 30 seconds later, Amy hung up and dialed her best friend. Just as it said, Chelsea answered, full of regret, explaining she had left on a trip that very morning. Immediately after, her assistant called, reminding her the meeting was about to start. "Turn the car around and go home right now," I commanded. "Take Lily with you. The client for that meeting is going to bail at the last minute. The meeting is a waste of time." A 2-second pause, then the roar of an engine. "I'll trust you this once," she said, her voice tight with tension. "If there's even a 1-million chance my daughter is in danger, I'm not taking it." A wave of relief washed over me. "I know," I whispered. "Or the same." The image of my daughter's broken body flashed in my mind, as vivid as if it were yesterday. Her tiny frame twisted and unnatural, her little white dress stained crimson with blood that pooled from the back of her head. The memory was a physical pain, a knife twisting in my gut. I hated myself for not finding the person responsible and making them pay. But now here it was. A chance to undo it all. A chance I had to seize. She floored it, turning a 20-minute drive into 10. The moment she burst through the door, I heard Lilith's familiar voice, brimming with life. "Mommy, you're back so soon." A lump formed in my throat. I could picture her perfectly, running into her mother's arms, her eyes crinkling into a joyful smile. The past Amy's voice was soft. "Sweetie, how about you come to the office with mommy today? I'll buy you a strawberry cake." Lily, of course, cheered with excitement. But just as they were about to leave, I heard the faint click of another door opening, followed by Amy's shocked voice. "Chelsea, I thought you were out of town." I stiffened. Chelsea was there that day. I distinctly remembered her telling me she didn't get back until the day after. But there was no mistaking the voice on the phone. Chelsea's laced with surprise and a hint of something unnatural. "You said Lily was alone? I'm her godmother, aren't I? Of course coming back for her is more important." 1,000 questions swirled in my mind. All I could manage was to urge Amy to keep Lily by her side before a new call beeped through, severing our connection. It was the Chelsea from my timeline, her voice as gentle as it had been 3 years ago.